A lot to talk about on the Disney front, especially with their live-action remakes. We've got one coming out in a couple of months, The Little Mermaid, and I can't wait to see how that does in the theaters. I'm very excited because it's going to be a busy year. A lot of movies coming to the theaters this year, and I do wonder if that Little Mermaid movie is going to do as well as Disney thinks it does, because the YouTube trailer is one of the most disliked videos out there, which is hilarious. If this movie fails, it's just going to be another flop for the House of the Mouse. The reason I wanted to talk about this is because a book, apparently based on the movie, is out there. And as you can see, the Little Mermaid is driving the ship into Ursula. This is what Prince Eric was supposed to do, but she steps up and does it because she don't need no man. How she's standing like that with her fish body, I'm not so sure of, though, but whatever. Doesn't seem to matter as long as the lady does it. But here he is doing it in the original version, but she doesn't need no man. What is the point of this movie? This is ridiculous. I hope this movie flops. I don't know if it will. It could do well because as much as I think she's miscast as the Little Mermaid, she does have a great singing voice. That's the one thing that I will give her. Her singing voice is great. But the movie still looks cheap. It still looks soulless. And a lot of people are turned off to it. So I don't know. It's up in the air. It's going to be funny if it fails, though. It really will be because of the fact that, well, it'll just be another flop for Disney. I think it's hilarious when they have flops. I do. It drives all of the critics crazy because that means less money for their pockets. But let's talk about Lilo and Stitch, because that's the big conversation going on over on Twitter. A lot of backlash on the cast, except for this one, oddly. Another character, this one, who's replacing Cobra Bubbles, and another character has been cast. That one's got some backlash. This one, though, not a lot of people upset about. Why is that? Well, it's just because a man is being replaced by a woman. Doesn't matter what she looks like. The woke crowd's happy with it. Make everybody a woman in this movie. Everybody should be a woman. In every movie. It'll make the woke crowd happy. They love it. Love it. But this is just another example of them taking a character and swapping it out because they love doing that shit, and that's where we're at now. But look at this. So it's funny. This, once again, shows how hypocritical these people are because it's all about agenda. So they don't get mad about this. They're not mad about this. They're okay with this. This is an okay thing because he's being replaced with a woman. But when it comes to this character, they want an authentic character. They want a character that looks like the original character. But then when you want the same thing, when you say, hey, the Little Mermaid, she doesn't look anything like she did in the animated version. Oh, that doesn't matter. You're a bigot. But then this comes along. By the way, the female that they've picked to play this character is a native Hawaiian. That doesn't matter, though. She's not dark enough. There was a literal meltdown over this. It was insane. But then if you came in and you pointed out that they're being hypocrites, they would say, we're not being hypocrites. We're not hypocritical about this. Nothing's hypocritical about this. You're just a bigot. These people are idiots. Well, we have another one now. This one from Master of the TDS over on Twitter. And they say Disney has announced the casting for David in the live-action remake of Lilo and Stitch. Another native Hawaiian, which is fine. It's who you want to get to play these parts. That's authentic. Not a problem. But once again, he's not dark enough. And you actually have people saying some nasty shit. Look at this one at the top left. Kill ya producer. Now, it's funny. Where are the articles pointing out the insanity of the left here? Where are the articles pointing out the insanity of this shit. Look at this one down here. Someone gotta die. Disney doesn't want to isolate white tourists for their evil-ass resort on the island. Hence, who is this? Well, you can see what it says. This one says, I'm going to take myself out in front of the people who's casting this movie to change the trajectory of their lives in hopes that they will change their minds. This is unhinged. How come they can never pull unhinged comments like this from any of the people that they attack? These people are the worst of the worst. Look at this one. Death to the casting director of the movie. He points out that he's very serious about this comment. This one says, count your days. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. Everyone working on this movie needs to be in prison. Not as bad as the other ones, but still pretty disgusting. They might as well rename this movie Light Skin and Stitch. Some more over here. Blatant colorism. The casting director needs to be fired. Whoever did the casting for this is going straight to the deepest pits of hell. Listen to this one. Someone needs to, and I'm adding this one, take out the people in charge of this. She didn't say take out, by the way. She said something else. Here's another one. The people in charge of casting got to get taken out. God will punish everybody involved in this. Disney Studios, you will crumble. This is gross. Where are the articles on this? Saying, oh, unhinged, crazy. They'll probably say it's right wing or something. See, the problem is all of these mainstream outlets won't cover this because it makes far leftists look like lunatics, which they are. But they won't make articles on that because it makes them look bad. This is why when you see areas getting burned down and cars destroyed and buildings ruined and looted, they say, well, it's peaceful protest. You know, despite some fires, it's a largely peaceful protest. That's why they don't say the truth, because they don't want to make them look bad. Because the media props these people up as angels that do no wrong. And the people that do point it out, well, they're the true evil ones. They're the evil ones. This is pretty disgusting. All over a movie, people have to have their lives ended. What is that? Most unhinged lunatics on the planet. And that's where we're at. That's the fan base that Disney wanted. Well, you got them. You got them. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.